Hi, my name is David. I want to tell you my story, a story about losing everything, hitting rock bottom, and finding strength I never knew I had. Life can be cruel, and maybe it has already been cruel to you. But if you listen closely, maybe you'll find hope in my journey. I was born in a small town. My parents loved me, but life was hard. Money was scarce, and I quickly realized that nothing comes easily. But the hardest thing wasn't the lack of money, it was losing the people I thought I could rely on. By the time I was 10, my parents went through struggles that made them unavailable. My friends drifted away. I felt invisible, alone, like no one cared. I learned early that sometimes, life doesn't give you the people you want, it gives you challenges to face on your own. Even as a child, I realized, if I wanted to survive, I had to rely on myself. I started taking small jobs, helping neighbors, carrying things, doing anything I could to feel capable and independent. By 14, I was alone in the world. I started working on a construction site. Carrying bricks, moving cement, cleaning the site under the blazing sun. My hands were sore, my back ached, but I knew I had to survive. I had no one to guide me. No friends, no family support, just me and the work. I made mistakes, dropped bricks, got scolded. Sometimes I wanted to quit. But I couldn't. I had lost too much to give up now. Every day I learned something new, how to lift safely, how to endure pain, how to finish a task no matter how impossible it seemed. Life on the construction site taught me discipline, endurance, and the harsh truth, when you lose everything, the only person you can count on is yourself. I had no one to lean on, no one to cheer me up. But in that loneliness, I found focus. I began learning repairs, woodworking, construction skills. I saved every penny, bought tools, and practiced in silence. The nights were long. My hands were calloused, my body exhausted, but I felt alive. Every project I completed, every problem I solved, reminded me that even when the world abandons you, you still have yourself. I realized that losing people doesn't make you weak, it can make you stronger, if you refuse to break. I had nothing left, but in that emptiness, I discovered determination, self-respect, and a hunger to survive and grow. By adulthood, I was still alone, but I had something no one could take, my skills, my knowledge, and my will to keep moving forward. I started taking on bigger projects, managing small repairs, and slowly building my own independence. It wasn't easy. I faced failure, rejection, and loneliness every day. But with every completed project, I proved to myself that I could survive without anyone's help. I realized that true freedom doesn't come from others. It comes from mastering yourself, your work, and your mind. And slowly, step by step, I built a life. A life where I could rely on myself, where I could make choices, and where the mistakes of the past became lessons for the future. I lost almost everything, friends, family, a sense of safety. But in losing it all, I found something greater, myself. Life doesn't always give us what we want, but it gives us what we need, the chance to grow stronger, to learn, to survive, and to build a life that no one can take away. If you've lost everything, know this, the strength to rebuild is inside you. Every effort, every struggle, every lonely night, brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. I am David, and my story continues. And yours? It can start today.